Well, Mike, after a week off, we're back in action this Sunday when we travel to Doncaster. As always, a fitness update on the squad. You said after the last game against Oldham that there were some pretty bashed up bodies. Has that time been good to fix them bodies up?
Yeah, so Tommy Ashton's back with us, which is a big plus. We've lost Nathan Newbound, he's been amazing for us. So we've lost Nathan, but Josh Hartson, he's back to fitness now, so he can make his way back. So we've gained 2, lost 1, so yeah, bit of a better position.
You said again.
Sorry, I should have said Cam Brown's back as well.
You said after the Oldham game that you would have rather kept playing. This time you would have rather the break week, as well as the injuries. Time to take stock of what was a really good July, and then unfortunately got beaten by a really good Oldham team. Is the message now for these last 2 weeks just to finish the season on a real high, or as big a high as we can?
Yeah, and I'll speak to the boys, and I've sort of said briefly to him that it's about these last 2 games we've got now is just worry about us, how we perform. Let's just execute as well as we can these last 2 games. You know what I mean, and chuck everything at it, and see where we end up.
You say just worry about ourselves. If we take a look at the opposition team sheet on Sunday, it's going to contain some ex-Super League players. Is it difficult not to look at the players that Doncaster have brought in specifically from Castleford Tigers and their pedigree of playing a lot of Super League games, NRL? Do you kind of blank that out, or is it in the back of your mind?
You could probably sit here and say, yeah, blank it out, but it's in the back of your mind, and the players will spot it and they'll know it. And it's horses for courses. If I was Doncaster, I'd probably do the same thing, pushing in the playoffs. A real good chance under a good coach there to go places, so I completely understand what they've done. But I think whilst we'll concentrate on us, obviously it's in the back of your mind.
When we played Doncaster here at the Memorial Ground, it was one of those games that typified our early season, really. Good in patches, but then in other patches not so good, and they ended up recording a pretty comprehensive win. But can you take heart from the good bits to show where perhaps we could have some joy against them on Sunday?
Yeah, 100%. We know as a team what we're about, and I'll go back to what I said before about finishing these last 2 games worrying about us, and we'll do what we do well, and we'll touch up on a few bits, and we'll have a good go at them, and we're confident travelling there.
Although the playoffs it's still a mathematical chance, it looks like it is beyond us, but 2 more wins will we will have a say in the playoffs because of the teams that we've got to play, won't we?
Yeah, and that's maths, but we'll just worry about Doncaster this week, and we'll worry about Rochdale the week after that, and that's how we'll look at it. We won't worry about playoffs or anything like that.
Although we've played Doncaster once already this season, what specifically are you expecting from them on Sunday?
I said it's sort of my pre-match before we played them last time. I think technically they're very, very good in what they do around the ruck, slowing it down, making it easier. They push it to its limit, and that's a credit to them and their coach, getting that out of them. Technically very, very good, and they just, that's why they are where they are in the league. I've used it before, they'll keep us honest for longer in the game, and we'll have to match that. But I'm confident with the squad we'll travel down with.
Just finally, Mike, our final away game of the season, we've been roared on by fantastic numbers of travelling supporters wherever we've been this season. Just a word on how much that means for you and to the players and to the club to see Cornish flags and Cornish shirts at some far-flung places like Workington and Hunslet, where people have spent lots of money and lots of time travelling to see us play.
A massive thank you, and I said at the beginning of the season, the Cornish people, if Cornwall had a team that played Tiddlywinks, and there's nothing wrong with Tiddlywinks, but they'd support them massively just because they represent Cornwall and they're proud of the county, and that's been evidence, and I can't thank them enough, and the players, and you see the players thanking them after games and staying around, and that's how much it means to them, and I'm pretty sure they'll text them there as well, and you'll hear them, and they'll bounce over to our final game of the season the week after. But yeah, I can't thank them enough. They've been fantastic this season, and good crowds as well.
Well, Mike, thanks for your time and best of luck on Sunday.
Thank you.